Hello, I'm Gino. Welcome to Dazzle TV. It's 7:34 a.m. here in Numancia, Aklan in the Philippines. I just got home from taking Liana to school. It's been raining here in our area for the past couple of days. I have my green tea here this morning. Actually was able to buy one of these honey. This is like pure honey that they sell here in the Tanduay bottles at the market. They cost about 200 pesos or about $3.50. And this is pure honey, nothing mixed in or anything. The guy that sells it, actually, they sell it like from like a bucket, a pail, and they just pour it in the Tanduay bottles. Really good, really adds a lot of flavor to my green tea. I really enjoy it. Today, my topic is one size doesn't fit all in the Philippines. Over the past 2.5 years of our channel, I have helped many people check out the Philippines, interested in moving here, or just wanting to see how the Philippines is. During that time, I've communicated with many people on our YouTube channel and have assisted people in their journey here in the Philippines. It's been fun for Dazzle and I meeting so many good people on our YouTube channel, and I know some of them will be our lifelong friends. I have learned so much from our YouTube friends because things here in the Philippines change all the time. Just in our neighboring town of Calibo. Calibo is the capital of Aklan province. There has been so much new infrastructure just within the past year. The new medical center, Asia Pacific Medical Center, opened in December 2023. There has been many new hotels that have opened in the Calibo area. The Grand Gaisano is almost finished. It is slated to open this month, September. So any day now, they will open the Grand Gaisano, and it will be the biggest mall here in Aklan province. There are ongoing renovations happening at Pastrana Park and the capital area of Calibo. When I first saw Calibo 13 years ago, there weren't many buildings in Calibo, but now buildings are sprouting from everywhere in Calibo area. Even processes here are changing constantly. I just renewed my driver's license a couple of months ago, and now my driver's license, after I renewed it, is good for 10 years. Before, when I renewed my driver's license, it was only good for 4 years. GCash, that electronic wallet, is commonly used now. You can pay almost anything now using your GCash. Even renting an apartment, I've noticed, is changing. I notice a lot more landlords are requiring people to sign 6-month leases. I've always recommended to people not to sign any leases and try to rent month to month. And those still can happen. But what happens now is if you're renting month to month, the landlord will charge you more than if you sign a 6-month lease. I just recommend going month to month because you just never know when you move to an apartment whether you're gonna like that apartment, whether you're gonna have a neighbor that you don't like, or it's too noisy, too many roosters, different things that after moving in, you'll find out that you don't like the apartment. That's why I've never rented an apartment here in the Philippines where I signed a long-term lease. I always rented month to month. Even the 18 months I spent in Boracay and the 4 years I spent in Calibo, I rented month to month. Even the tourist visa now, even though they haven't changed the rules, they are just more stricter now at enforcing the tourist visa. I'm hearing that you can only renew for 2 months at a time now. And then when you renew your tourist visa, you have to be interviewed by the Bureau of Immigration. I think the reason for that is too many people here on tourist visas are working here in the Philippines in some capacity. And that was not the intention of the tourist visa. If people wanted to come to the Philippines and work, they are supposed to apply for a work visa. Information that I get from our YouTube friends help me stay on top of issues here in the Philippines. One thing I have learned from our YouTube friends is that one size doesn't fit all here in the Philippines. That's why it works better when I get to know the person, when they video chat with me and I can see the person's personality. It gives me an idea if the person is an introvert or an extrovert. I can make a good recommendation to the person once I get to know them. I just noticed that some people are introverts, they don't like being around other expats, and some are extroverts. Some look for that companionship and that brotherhood with other expats. Some people like to figure out things for themselves, learn from their mistakes. And no matter how you prepare, no matter how many videos you watch of the Philippines, you will make mistakes here in the Philippines like everyone else. Like for me, the biggest mistake I made here in the Philippines was I bought a used car here in the province. And that used car just gave me so much problems. I was happy to get rid of that used car. That's why Dazzle and I just ended up saving our money and buying a new 2019 Toyota Wigo. And it's been a great car for us. Then there are some that worry about everything. Takes them time to adapt to the slower pace of living. And some never adapt. Some end up going back to the United States or moving to another country here in Southeast Asia. What I've learned is my advice is based on the person. Some prefer the cities with all the Western amenities and conveniences, and some prefer the provinces because it's a more peaceful life in the province. Some have told me I can't live in the Philippines with less than $3,000 a month. And some live very well on half that, or $1,500. Some think BGC is the best place in the Philippines to live. And some don't like the high cost of BGC. It's different strokes for different folks. The Philippines is not for everyone. The ones that live happy and content in the Philippines are the ones that adjust to the Filipino way of doing things. I always tell people that come to the Philippines, it is you that need to adapt to the way Filipinos do things here. There is nothing that you can do here to change the way Filipinos do the things they do here. The ones that adapt well here are the ones that I see the happiest. A common thing I hear from them is they've never been happier than they are here in the Philippines. Filipino Americans like me enjoy retirement here in the Philippines because we reconnect with our Filipino roots. Filipino Americans that were born and raised in the Philippines, as we grow older, we become nostalgic. We love to see our childhood friends and our childhood classmates. We are just happy to be home. We appreciate the good life that we had in America, some in Canada, and other countries. But the Philippines is home. I have learned to listen to our YouTube friends seeking advice. I base my recommendation to each individual that I talk to. The common advice I give people is before you come here, know yourself, know what you are looking for. If you like the Western style living, don't move to the provinces. If you want a more peaceful life, don't move to any city in the Philippines. I always give the same advice to people wanting to move here or retire here. It's good if you can find a sponsor, someone that can guide you to the process of moving here, especially someone in the area where you plan on moving. Thank you for your continued support of our channel. Dazzle, Leanna, and I, we truly appreciate your support. Take care, everyone.